G'day everyone, Nick here again from CPAP Reviews, and today I'm going to be taking you through the latest mask from ResMed, which is called the AirFit F20. And this mask carries on from their F10 full face mask, which was quite a good mask, but they've made a few improvements to that mask, and now they bring you the F20 mask. So in the video I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the features of the mask and why it might be a good buy for you if you wear a full face mask. And I'll also provide a few links in the description to things like the size guide and where you can actually purchase the mask from. So without further ado, I'll just show you the mask so you can have a bit of a look at it. I'll give you a bit of a pan 360, and that way you can sort of see how the mask looks. So I'm just going to bring this up to the screen here. Alright, so you can have a bit of a sticky beak. I'll just go around the back. So the headgear I've got on this mannequin, I just haven't tightened it up enough there, but normally it'd sort of sit like that at the back of the head there. Alright, so one of the big features about this mask is that it has an open visibility mask design, and what that means is you don't have anything up here on the forehead. This is good for a few reasons. One, you're not going to get marks on your forehead. Some people, when you've got a forehead support, you wake up in the morning and it sort of looks like you've been headbutted or something like that. And sometimes those masks can take a bit of time to go away in the morning and stuff like that for work. The other thing is some people get a bit claustrophobic when they've got something up in front of their face as well. So having it below the eyes can be beneficial for those people. Another thing is sometimes people like to hop into bed and they'll put on their mask and they'll read, or they might want to watch a bit of TV just while they're sort of getting settled into bed. And this can be beneficial because it does sit low below the eyes, and then it comes up low underneath the eyes and up high up over the ears. Alright, so that open visibility design is quite popular, and I think it's quite good. Some of the manufacturers have struggled a little bit without having that forehead support and tying the mask up here, because it weakens the part on the bridge of the nose there, which can sometimes lead to air leaks, coming out from the mask, especially if you're on high pressure, and that sort of leaks into your eyes and sort of becomes quite annoying in the middle of the night when you're lying there and air's shooting into your eyes, and it can irritate the eyes as well, making them quite dry. But they've made a new, what they call the Infinity Seal, with this mask to strengthen areas up here to help with that, so that you don't get those air leaks into the eyes. So they've changed the inside of the seal there, and I'll show you that in a minute. Another great feature about this mask is the headgear. It's very, very soft. Okay, the Velcro is really good, so it's quite durable, and that means it's going to last a long time. So as long as you're not frequently doing this all the time, the Velcro is going to last. But it definitely is. They've got a very nice soft material here. Okay, so it feels really nice there. Probably my favorite feature is the magnetic clips. Okay, and this is really good for those people who struggle with dexterity, those people who might have arthritis in the hands, things like that. Sometimes trying to get those clips in or hook those clips over can be quite a challenge, especially in the middle of the night. If you're taking your mask off to go to the bathroom or something like that, or just in general, a lot of people struggle just trying to find where those clips go, and it can be quite frustrating. So this mask actually has, I'll show you what they look like, magnetic clips. Alright, now this just means that it just basically grabs hold of itself. Okay, so that's easy. So all you got to do is, when you go to put your mask on, you just go, and the magnets basically grab themselves, so you're not fiddling and struggling with the mask clips. So that's a really good feature. I really like the magnetic clips. I think that's genius. So the quick release elbow diffuser is another feature. That's this part on the front here. Alright, so if you just pinch at these points, the actual diffuser just pops off. Now this is good because what you can do is you can actually leave that part in your tubing, And so when you go into the bathroom of a night time, or if you want to quickly, take your mask off, you can just pinch that, leave that in the tubing, leave your mask on, you can breathe because it's got a nice big hole here at the front. So you can breathe quite easily, and then when you come back, all you got to do is just push that in, and it's quite easy to find, and it's back in, ready to go. The diffuser also goes right round, and it's got a bit of play in it as well, so it's kind of good when you're moving around in bed, because when you're moving, the tube's going to shift with you and move with you, which is quite good. What else we got? So the mask itself for the male comes in small, medium and large, and they also do for her, which instead of being this blue color is like a lavender color, and that comes in small and medium, and they're reduced mask cushion sizes. The headgears you can also get in multiple sizes as well, just in case you've got a big noggin like mine, or you're shopping for hats at Oshkosh like a couple of mates of mine. From more reports, the mask is doing quite well. It's quite a good seal mask. I'll show you that cushion now just while I remember. And it's light. The mask is super light, like it really is light. And the diffuser, they've kept that diffuser at the front here. You can see there's little holes that run there, and it also carries up underneath here as well. So the diffuser is quite good in the fact that it's not, it diffuses the air quite evenly and disperses the air quite quietly, but also it's not aimed at anyone, so it does diffuse around the mask instead of out at the mask then. So let me show you this cushion. So the cushion part, you can just sort of pop it off from the frame. I just sort of pull it off. So this is your cushion. They're kind of all going for this cushion now that's sort of, hard plastic on this side, and then sort of connects this softer silicone part here. But if you look in here, you can see they're just in here where they've reinforced it. Just in there. So they've reinforced this sort of hard section. It's a bit harder in here, and quite soft down here, like the Fisher & Paykel Simplest cushion. Very soft here, so you want to be very gentle when you're washing it at this part, whereas up here, you've got the reinforcement at this point here, and then up here again, very soft, where the bridge of the nose is. So looks pretty cool. It's certainly the engineers have gone to town, and who knows how they make it, but they've done something good. So easy to take off, just sort of pulls off like that. So all I do is sort of grab the frame with one hand, the cushion with the other hand, and just pull, and it sort of just pulls off. So that's nice and easy for washing. You can just take it off, easy to wash, bring it back, rinse it off, click it in, and it just sort of clicks in like that. Makes a little bit of a clicking noise. Didn't really do it that time, but normally it would. There you go, click. So the parts that you've got there is your head strap, your frame, which is this part here, and then your click release. So looks like four parts there. Click in. So nice and easy to put together, nice and easy to take apart, very light. The magnetic clips, which make it very simple to clip on and clip off at night time. Quick release with the diffuser, and a good infinity seal, which is good for keeping that air inside the mask and not blowing out into your eyes and making the mask noisy and uncomfortable. All right. Like I said, I'll put the size guide in the description below, so you can check that out. It's pretty easy. You just print it off, and you can measure up your face with the size guide just to work out which size you need. Majority of men, probably 70-80% are going to be medium masks. You can have the rest sort of in the large category, and only a few generally are in the smaller category, and majority of females are in the small to medium category. And you can get your pretty little lavender mask as well. Not that CPAP's that stylish, but I guess anything helps when you're dealing with CPAP masks and the like. I'll also put a link to another video that you'll see pop up probably in this corner here, which is for the new N20 ResMed nasal mask. So you can check out that video on there as well. And you can subscribe by clicking the link that's going to pop up somewhere here to the YouTube channel. That way you're going to get notified whenever we do videos on all the latest and greatest in CPAP. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, all the best in your CPAP journey. I hope you're getting a good night's sleep. Thanks, bye.